Good evening, you're watching Reality Check. I'm Rishika Barua. The farmers versus Haryana government standoff took a bloody turn on Saturday. Farmers protesting against the BJP Panchayat polls meet chaired by Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar were lathi charged. The Karnal SDM was caught on camera instructing police officers to quote-unquote break the heads of farmers if they dared to cross barricades. Listen in.
जो भी हो यहाँ से इससे कोई भी लगा हुआ इसी तरह का स्पष्ट कर देता हूँ सर छोड़ देता हूँ कहाँ से सर मैं ड्यूटी मैजिस्ट्रेट हूँ लिखित में बता रहा हूँ कितने लग मारा कोई डाउट मारोगे कोई जाएगा इसको बीच करके सीधे उठा उठा के मारना पीछे कोई डाउट नहीं है कोई डायरेक्शन की जरूरत नहीं है क्लियर है कर लो यहाँ पे यहाँ से एक बंदा नहीं जाना चाहिए यार मेरे पास आए नहीं यार और अगर क्लियर ना तो उसका सर फुटा होना चाहिए किसी का ठीक है क्लियर है ना आपको.
Now, in a separate crackdown, 15 kilometers away from where the Chief Minister's meeting was taking place, farmers claim one of their own died in the standoff, something that the Haryana police has denied. Several farmers were injured, several farmers were detained. The Chief Minister has condemned the comments that were made by the bureaucrat, but has justified the use of force against farmers.
वो जो वीडियो ऑडियो सुनी है उसमें शब्दों का चयन उस अधिकारी का ठीक नहीं है. मतलब इसमें मानने में मुझे कोई गुरेज नहीं है कि सख्ती करना तो उनका काम है, लेकिन शब्दों का चयन संभल के करना चाहिए. और जब लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को मेंटेन करने के लिए फोर्सेस काम करती हैं तो क्या क्या नहीं होता है. मैं ही कह रहा हूं कि उनको ये शब्द नहीं बोलने चाहिए थे, लेकिन सख्ती नहीं बरतनी चाहिए थी ये तो नहीं है. सख्ती तो लोकतंत्र को मेंटेन करने के लिए करनी चाहिए थी.
But there is palpable anger brewing against the Khattar government. Back in December 2020, farmers waved black flags at Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar in Ambala. In January 2021, the Chief Minister's chopper was not allowed to land at its designated area in Karnal as farmers disrupted a program that he was scheduled to attend. His chopper actually just circled in the air and went back. In April, a helipad for the Chief Minister's chopper had to be shifted because of the farmer protest against him in Rohtak. In Hisar, in April, villagers returned water tankers to protest against Deputy Chief Minister Dushyant Chautala. In Hisar, Dushyant Chautala was forced to take a chopper ride for just 8 kilometers due to the ongoing agitation. In June 2021, protesters showed black flags to Dushyant Chautala in Sirsa, and there have been several other episodes against various ministers and MLAs of the Haryana government, just showing that these MLAs and MP and ministers are actually finding it hard to enter into several villages across Haryana because of the palpable anger against the government. We spoke earlier to JJP leader and Deputy Chief Minister of Haryana, Dushyant Chautala, and here's what he had to say. Thanks very much for speaking with NDTV. I have to begin by asking you about the Karnal SDM ordering police to break the heads of protesting farmers. This video has gone viral, but no action has been taken against him just yet.
Rishika, that video was seen throughout the country, and I think that the wording which were used by the officer was not up to the mark of the oath he is taken under as a IAS officer. Action will be taken. First, a reply has been sought from the officer. But I would like to update you on another point also. Where the officer was posted as a duty magistrate, no incident happened at that spot. I got a clarification from the Deputy Commissioner also yesterday that on the spot where he was posted, there was not even a small single stone pelted or any force that was used by the police there. But yes, the wordings used by it are not up to the mark, and I think we'll take action once the reply is out.
You know, Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar has also said the same thing a short while ago. He says he doesn't agree with the choice of words, but he's also said that strictness is needed. Farmers were not lathi charged at this post, I agree with you, but they were lathi charged 15 kilometers away from the Chief Minister's meeting venue. Do you agree with this treatment that's being given to farmers in your state?
Rishika, you need to understand one thing, and I think we are very clear onto that. If somebody attacks you with a kassi, then you won't wait for them and give them a garland there. Police will use force when the police is being attacked, and those videos are very clear. when people are running out from the farmland and attacking the police. Police used force at that location, but there was no force used either at the meeting or any other spot other than the toll where that incident went on. And I think if you see the scenario today of the state, we have seen in 9 months where our deputy speaker's car was broken, our MLA's car was broken down. One of our MLAs was traveling with his daughter. He was stopped and harassed there. We have seen multiple incidents throughout the state where they've damaged property. I would like to ask you also as a reporter, you've been working in the media for such a long period. Have you ever seen such anarchy going on, where the protest came out for 3 things, that MSP will be stopped, second, mandis will be closed, and third was there will be capitalization of farmland. And I think Haryana has shown the way to the country that neither any mandi was shut down, nor the MSP for any crop was stopped. Additionally, we got 2 crops last time, and we are getting 2 additional crops this time also. And yesterday in my press conference made it very clear that the procurement of paddy will be started on 25th, and after that, from 1st October, rest all the products will be purchased at MSP throughout the state.
Right.
And I think farmers need to understand that their leaders who have started this agitation were first focused from Punjab, then additional leaders from Uttar Pradesh came in. And in the last 9 months, we've not seen any incident either in Uttar Pradesh or Punjab. Why has Haryana become a point for everybody to come in, start an agitation, leave it midway, and then move out?
You know, it's very interesting that you say that, because there is a growing resistance against your government, the Haryana government. You've yourself cited instances of violence that have taken place. We know the Chief Minister's chopper was not allowed to land in a village because of agitating farmers. Do you think that your government has, in a certain sense, failed to develop a concerted strategy to deal with the farmers' agitation? There's more perhaps that you need to do?
Rishika, this law is not a state law. It was passed by the center. Center is again and again asking these leaders to come in for talks. They are not ready to go in for talks. And whereas we talk about Haryana, we have always believed that no force should be used. But we have seen incidents where the state has thought of not using force, but the agitators or the political leaders of the opposition again and again try to spoil the security or the situation in the state. And if such security situations need to be looked into, I think it's police's job to maintain law and order in the state, and they have done it. And I think so, we being peaceful for 9 months have given some people a thought process that they can go to any extreme. And I think waiting for so long has also impacted the state's revenue also throughout. We have seen industry now from Bahadurgarh, from Rai getting disturbed. They have written letters to the Prime Ministers to at least get the roads open. And I think we need to move a step forward now. It cannot be a lockdown in the state because of some unions who are trying without discussions, without talks, just to get onto an agenda to spoil the law and order situation of Haryana. If we need to, we will take stricter action in the future also.
So are these orders from the top to take strict action against farmers, lathi charge, break heads where necessary? Is that the stand of the government?
Not against farmers. You can't quote anybody who's creating ruckus in the state as farmers. I have farmers in my constituency who got money in their accounts for the first time. I have people throughout the states who sold their kharif crops and they have received everything in their bank accounts. They are happy. These are people who are not even from Haryana. These are people who are coming in from other states, collaborating with some people from the state and trying to spoil the law and order situation of the state.
Are you worried, as you know, the JJP is a rural-based party, you've allied with the BJP, there is, palpable anger by your own admission. Do you fear that your support base is drifting away? Farmers in Jind, for instance, openly coming out and saying they're going to boycott BJP, JJP candidates in the upcoming Panchayat elections. Are you worried about your core support base drifting away?
Let's wait and watch. saying that today, it's very early. Let the elections come in, we'll see. And you can't say today that 100% of the people are against us, or 100% people are in favor of us. It's never been throughout the country. If I talk about, people don't watch NTTV 100%. There are people who watch Aaj Tak, there are people who watch other channels also. It's your call. And I think if somebody has made a statement like that, we'll boycott everybody, let's see the elections when it comes on.
Okay. So there's no plans of the JJP going the Akali way.
I don't think so. If it would have been, it would have been day one.
Okay. Dushyant Chautala, I want to lastly ask you about this farmers' agitation and what's your take on it? Because this agitation has withstood police action, the peak of the second wave of the pandemic, peak of the winter, the summer. There have been deaths of farmers that have been reported as a result of the agitation as well. Has the government underestimated this protest?
Not at all. We've been monitoring it. There have been regular discussions at the border level where our police or our district administration is in talks with the farmers. If they require anything, we provide them from the government side. But if somebody doesn't want to talk, doesn't want to listen and just sit and spoil the law and order situation, then it's up to them. I have on day one said, and I'm saying today, without talks, nothing can be resolved. If these 40 leaders who started these started the agitation in November last year, if they really want to come in, they want to resolve it, why don't they move to the center for talks again? Why has no talk been taken in the last 7 months? Why are these leaders moving around the country without talking to the central government? When the Prime Minister is ready to withhold the law for about 1.5 years and do amendments in between, the Supreme Court has also said
Yes.
the same thing. Why aren't these people ready to talk? Where are these people?
No, but where do you stand? Dushyant Chautala, a leader of the JJP as a deputy chief minister, where do you stand? You were also heard saying that these farmers have also not slept for 200 days. There are several times when your own leaders have spoken out in support of farmers. Where do you stand?
Don't change words. I said, where the SDM said I didn't sleep for 2 nights, I said farmers don't sleep for 200 nights a year.
Yes.
They work in their field. Yes, that's a hard-working community. And I'm also one of them. But when it comes to law and order situation and you are trying to spoil the law and order situation of a state, police will use something. And when it comes to the laws, we have given our request to the central government that yes, certain amendments are required. But as a reporter, I think so you also need to understand that these laws are not directly for farmers. They are giving liberty for farmers to move into an open market area.
Okay.
Till they don't have that liberty, they'll be pushed back again and again by various departments like market committee, then the taxation department. When they move their crop from one mandi, which is designated to them, to another districts, another mandi,
Okay.
they are fined heavily. If you want to stop, yes, there are amendments that is required and we are for those.
How do you see the stalemate ending?
Without talks, it won't end. And one thing is there, that once these 40 leaders come into talks, then only it can end. And I think out of those 40, the biggest problem I see in last 9 months, nobody is a leader. Everybody is a leader, but nobody chooses a leader.
But how many times have you reached out for talks with these 40 leaders? Have they tried to meet you halfway? Have you tried to meet them halfway?
It is not a state issue. It is a central issue. We have said that we'll be more than willing to coordinate with the center if there is. I've spoken to multiple leaders. I won't name them, but they are willing. Some of them are there who are not willing, and they're very clear that we won't talk, we won't listen. We will only wait for the center to withdraw 3 bills, which are anti-farmers. I don't think so. They are 100% anti-farmers, or even 2% or 1%.
Okay.
Yes, there can be minor amendments which can be pro-farmers in the future. That can be added in. But saying it is anti-farmer bill and then going on a track where you create nuisance in the state and spoil the law and order situation,
Okay.
trouble all the citizens of the state and also people who are traveling through the state. I have received calls yesterday that people had flights overseas and they were stuck into traffic jams. Who's at fault? Not the state government.
All right. Well, Dushyant Chautala, thanks very much for speaking with NDTV.
Thank you.
All right, joining us, DP Kaushik, spokesperson of the BJP in Haryana. We also have Gurnaam Singh Charuni, the national president of the Bharatiya Kisan Union Charuni. I want to begin by asking you, Charuni ji, NDTV से बात करने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। आप करनाल पे वहीं थे, आज मीटिंग हुई थी किसानों की, क्या स्ट्रैटेजी होगी आगे, क्योंकि डेप्यूटी चीफ मिनिस्टर ने क्लियर कर दिया है कि टॉक्स और चर्चा इज दी ओनली वे फॉरवर्ड, सोल्यूशन सिर्फ चर्चा से निकलेगा। और उन्होंने ये भी बड़ा क्लियर कर दिया है कि अगर प्रोटेस्ट चलेगी, अगर पुलिस पे अटैक होगा तो फार्मर्स पे रिटेलिएशन भी होगा। आपका क्या रिएक्शन है?
देखिए, नंबर एक बात तो हम भी ये मानते हैं कि बातचीत से ही हल निकलेगा, और इन्होंने जितने बार हमें बात के लिए बुलाया, 11 बार बुलाया, तो हम 11 ही बार गए। और आगे भी हमारा खुले तौर पे हमारा फैसला है कि जब भी सरकार बुलाएगी हम कभी बातचीत बंद नहीं करेंगे, हम बातचीत के लिए जाएंगे। और पिछले 7 महीने से सरकार ने ही बातचीत बंद की हुई है, हमारी तरफ से बातचीत बंद नहीं है। तो जब भी सरकार का मैसेज बातचीत के लिए आएगा हम जाएंगे, बातचीत करेंगे, तर्क वितर्क करेंगे, उसमें हमने कभी इनकार नहीं किया।
सैटरडे को जो लाठीचार्ज हुई, गवर्नमेंट का वर्जन, सरकार का वर्जन आपने अभी सुना होगा। चौटाला जी ने कहा है कि पुलिस एक्शन तभी लिया गया जब पुलिस पर हमला हुआ, ये रिटेलिएशन था। क्या किसानों ने बैरिकेड्स तोड़ने की कोशिश की, पुलिस पे हमला किया?
या तो दुष्यंत जी को पूरी जानकारी नहीं है, वहां पे कोई बैरिकेड नहीं था। 15 किलोमीटर दूर शहर से वो बैठे हुए थे और वहां पे कोई बैरिकेड नहीं था जिसको किसानों ने तोड़ा हो या जिसको किसानों ने कोई उपद्रव वहां पे किया हो। वो तो केवल इतना था कि किसान ये इजाजत मांग रहे थे कि हमें कोई जगह आप दे दीजिए जहां जाके हम काले झंडे दिखा सकें। लेकिन पुलिस ने ये कहा कि हमें ऑर्डर ये है कि आपको जाने नहीं देना है, यहाँ से भगाना है आपको। और बैठे हुए लोगों के ऊपर पुलिस ने लाठीचार्ज किया है। किसानों ने कोई हमला उनके ऊपर नहीं किया। वहां पे आप वीडियो सारी तरह देख सकते हैं। बैठे हुए किसानों के ऊपर पुलिस ने लाठीचार्ज किया है और ना वार्निंग दी है, ना वाटर कैनन का इस्तेमाल किया है, वाटर कैनन वहां खड़ा था, ना आंसू गैस का इंतजाम जो इस्तेमाल किया है जो उनके पास थी। और वहां पे ये भी हुआ है कि मैंने तो ये भी सुना है कि वहां पे कई गोलियां भी इन्होंने चलाई हैं किसानों को डराने के लिए, और लाठीचार्ज करके और दूर खेतों में जाके भी उनको पीटा है। और जिस तरीके से लाठीचार्ज किया है, ये ऐसा सीन था जैसे किसी से दुश्मनी निकालनी हो। एक आदमी को 50 लाठ मारे हैं, कई लोग वहां पे लठों से बेहोश होके गिरे हैं, कईयों के सिर पटे हैं। जबकि लाठीचार्ज का जो ऑर्डर होता है वो टांगों से नीचे मारने का होता है। हमारे देश में टांगों से ऊपर मारने का कानून नहीं है, और उस कानून की उल्लंघना सरेआम पुलिस और जो प्रशासनिक अधिकारी है वो कर रहे हैं। उनकी वीडियो भी आपने देखी होगी। तो सरेआम वो कानून का उल्लंघन कर रहे हैं और गाड़ियों के शीशे तोड़ दिए उन्होंने, लठ मार मार के वीडियो सामने आ रही है कि पुलिस गाड़ियां तोड़ रही है। तो ये दोनों चीज, गाड़ियां तोड़ना और लोगों को लठ मारना, टांगों से ऊपर लठ मारना, सिर पे लठ मारना, हड्डियां तोड़ना, ये गैर कानूनी। और उसके बाद जो क्रूरता हुई वो ये थी कि जो किसान गंभीर जख्मी हो गए, जो किसान कल गुजरा है, उस किसान को कातिल।
सरकार का ये मानना है कि ये किसान नहीं है, ये दूसरे स्टेट से लोग आए हैं, ऑपोजिशन से मिलकर ये पीस डिस्टर्ब कर रहे हैं, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन अपने हाथ में लेना चाहते हैं। सरकार का ये मानना है कि ये जो आंदोलन पे अब बैठे हुए हैं ये किसान है ही नहीं। आप क्या कहेंगे?
देखिए, जिन किसानों की हमने आज और कल और परसों शाम को जबरदस्ती MLR कटवाई है, जो नहीं काट रहे थे चोटिल किसानों की, उनमें ये एक किसान हरियाणा से बाहर का बता दें, एक भी किसान अगर हरियाणा से बाहर का है। जितने लोगों पे इन्होंने मुकदमे दर्ज किए हैं वो इनका रिकॉर्ड ही बता रहा है कि वो सारे हरियाणा के हैं, उसमें एक भी कहीं हरियाणा से बाहर का नहीं है। जब पिटने वाले हरियाणा के हैं, मुकदमे बनाने वाले हरियाणा के हैं, तो मेरे को समझ नहीं आती कि ये क्या क्या बोल क्या रहे हैं, इनके बोलने का अर्थ क्या है, इनका बोलने के पीछे लॉजिक क्या है कि ये बाहर के किसान हैं, ये किसान है ही नहीं है। अब अगर हम किसान है ही नहीं तो हमें ये क्या समझते हैं, मेरे को तो इनकी समझ ही नहीं आई बात की। मतलब ऐसे बेतुके बयान देना जो है वो तो वैसे ही इंसान के लिए अच्छा नहीं होता, और ये तो नेता लोग हैं, इनको तो समझ समझ के बयान देना चाहिए। और एक क्रूरता मैं इसमें और ये बतानी चाहूंगा कि जिन किसानों को चोटें लगी थी उनको हमारे लोग हॉस्पिटल में ले जा रहे थे, आगे बैरिकेड लगाए हुए थे, शहर में जगह जगह बैरिकेड थे, हॉस्पिटल में नहीं जाने दिया। जो किसान को कल डेथ हुई है उस किसान को भी हॉस्पिटल में नहीं ले जाया गया, और वहां पे बैरिकेड थे और उसको घर ले गए वो लोग। तो घर पे जाके उसकी चोटों से डेथ हुई है, उसके सिर के पीछे गुद्दी में चोट लगी हुई थी और उसके पेट में चोट लगी हुई थी। उन चोटों के कारण उस किसान की डेथ हुई है। यानी हॉस्पिटल में भी घायल किसानों को नहीं जाने दिया गया, और जिन 6-7 किसानों को पुलिस उठा के ले गई थी हॉस्पिटल में, उनको भी शाम को जबरन हॉस्पिटल से बाहर धकेल दिया गया। ये पुलिस की अति क्रूरता है, और 4 बार लाठीचार्ज किया गया है, वहां पे अति क्रूरता से लोगों को पीटा गया है। तो ये बदलाव की भावना थी, ना कि लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को कंट्रोल करना।
हरियाणा सरकार ये सवाल उठा रही है कि ऐसा क्यों है कि केवल हरियाणा में ही अनरेस्ट हो रहा है, सारा प्रोटेस्ट हरियाणा में ही क्यों हो रहा है, जबकि उत्तर प्रदेश और पंजाब में आंदोलन अभी नहीं हो रहा है।
देखिए, पंजाब में तो बहुत आंदोलन हो रहा है, ये गलत कह रहे हैं कि पंजाब में आंदोलन नहीं है। पंजाब में तो जगह जगह पे आंदोलन है। हाँ, एक बात अलग है कि पंजाब में कांग्रेस की सरकार है, वो मुकदमे नहीं बना रही है, वो लाठियां नहीं मार रही है। हरियाणा की सरकार लाठियां मारने में आगे है। सबसे ज्यादा जो हरियाणा सरकार ने ही किसानों को लाठियां मारी हैं, और सबसे ज्यादा मुकदमे भी हरियाणा सरकार ने बनाए हैं। और बाकी स्टेटों की जहां तक बात, अगर हरियाणा पंजाब के बाहर की बात करें, वहां पे हो सकता है वहां पे संगठन कमजोर हो, इतना मजबूत संगठन ना हो, ये हो सकता है। और फिर भी ये भी नहीं है कि बिल्कुल कुछ नहीं हो रहा है। उत्तराखंड में कई बार
हरियाणा में पंचायती चुनाव होने वाले थे, जनवरी में नहीं हुए। ऐसा माना जा रहा था कि अगस्त में होंगे। अभी डिसाइड नहीं हुआ है कि पंचायत इलेक्शंस कब होंगे। क्या इम्पैक्ट होगा पंचायत इलेक्शंस पे आपके हिसाब से?
देखिए, पंचायती इलेक्शन तो ये आंदोलन की वजह से नहीं करवा रहे हैं। ये आंदोलन है और किसान बहिष्कार करेंगे। जितने बीजेपी के जेजेपी के उम्मीदवार होंगे उनको लोग गांव में घुसने नहीं देंगे, उनको वोट नहीं डलेगी। तो इस वजह से जानबूझ के अपनी राजनीति खेल रहे हैं, सियासत खेल रहे हैं, उसके तहत चुनाव नहीं करवा रहे हैं। तो हमारी तो मांग है कि टाइम पे चुनाव होना चाहिए।
आज क्या डिसीजन लिया? आपकी करनाल में मीटिंग थी फार्मर्स के साथ, क्या डिसीजन लिया गया?
हमने डिसीजन लिया है कि जो दोषी पुलिस अधिकारी और प्रशासनिक अधिकारी हैं उनके खिलाफ मुकदमे दर्ज हों, और 302 का मुकदमा बढ़ता है क्योंकि एक किसान की हत्या कर दी गई है, और बाकियों के बहुत सी चोटें हैं। और जिन लोगों को चोटें हैं उनको 2 लाख रुपए मुआवजा मिले, जिसकी डेथ हुई है उसको 25 लाख मुआवजा और एक नौकरी मिले, और जो गाड़ियां तोड़ी हैं उनका मुआवजा सरकार दे।
गुरनाम सिंह,
तो अगर ये सब
हमसे बात करने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। As you can hear, we've got your voices from the farmers' agitation as well as the government. The stalemate between the farmers and the government continues in Haryana. The farmers claim that they lost one of their own in Saturday's agitation, something that the Haryana police has so far denied. That's all the time we have on Reality Check. Thanks so much for watching.